Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Step by Step Gate Preparation Simplified by Architect Shalu Mittal. In my first video, I have talked about GATE exam pattern. Like GATE exam is of 100 marks, it has 3 parts, part A, part B and question based on general aptitude. Friends, if you have not gone through introduction video, I have shared the link in description box. In today's video, we will discuss an important topic from planning process. That is planning theories and principles, which comes under part A of GATE architecture syllabus. Now coming to the topic, part A, section planning process. Today's topic, planning theories and principles, and we will talk about ancient Indian town planning today. Ancient Indian towns followed well-defined planning principles. Mansara describes 8 traditional planning schemes based on town shape and street layout and temple position. First one is Dandaka layout, shape rectangular or square, 4 gates on all the 4 sides. I have drawn this. This is rectangular or square, 4 gates on all 4 sides, streets linear, cross at right angles. These are also the streets. 2 rows of houses located at opposite extremes resembles gridiron planning. This pattern will repeat here. These are the housing blocks and these are the connectivity roads. And these are the main roads and these 4 are the gates. Alright. Next one is Sarvatobhadra layout, used for large towns on a square sides. This is the sketch of this. Streets laid in regular orthogonal grid. Temple placed at the most significant central position. Example is Srirangam, Tamil Nadu. Next one is Nandyavarta layout for medium sized towns, 3000 to 4000 houses. Shape can be circular, square or rectangular, or circular. Streets parallel to center and intersect perpendicularly. These are the streets. They are parallel and intersect at perpendicular. Example, city of Madurai. Next one is Padmaka layout based on lotus petal pattern radiating from the center. Towns usually fortified and island with no expansion scope, symbolic of divine and cosmic geometry. Next is Swastika layout. This uses perpendicular streets dividing the town into rectangular blocks. Fortified town surrounded by moat filled with water. Major streets lying along cardinal direction, symbol of auspiciousness and protection. Next is Karmukha. This is semicircular or bow-shaped layout found along river banks or seashores. Main street runs north-south or east-west with cross streets dividing into blocks. Example, Banaras and Kaviripatnam, that is in Tamil Nadu. Next layout is Parastara layout. Shape is square or rectangular in form. Roads provided with wide central main roads. Plot size, sites were of varied sizes. Zoning allocated for different social classes: poor, middle class and rich. Example, Jaipur. This is designed for different social classes like for poor, middle class and rich. The main example of this is Parastara layout is Jaipur. Then coming to Chaturmukha. Shape based on a square or rectangular form with four sides. Orientation, towns was laid along the east-west direction lengthwise. Central feature, the main temple for presiding deity was located at the center. Design principle, symbolize spiritual and directional balance in town planning. Now the previous year question based on the ancient Indian planning. First one is in Mansara Shilp Shastra, a bow-shaped town plan is known as, answer is Karmukha. Next one is the urban form of Srirangam town in Tamil Nadu refers to, answer is Sarvatobhadra. The urban form of Srirangam temple in Tamil Nadu refers to Sarvatobhadra. Next question is Dandaka form of settlement layout is basically a, answer is gridiron pattern. Dandaka form of settlement layout is basically a gridiron pattern. Next one is swastika form of settlement layout in ancient Indian town planning is basically same. This is also a gridiron pattern. Next question. According to architecture of Mansara, a building is called female when its plan is, answer is circular. According to architecture of Mansara, a building is called female when its plan is circular. Next is type of village should be built on a bank of river of sea as per architecture of Mansara. Answer is Karmukha. The type of village should be built on the bank of river of sea as per architecture of Mansara, that is Karmukha, like Banaras and Kaveri Pattam, Tamil Nadu. Both are the example of Karmukha layout. Next is traditional Indian settlement patterns based on orthogonal grid are represented by Sarvatobhadra, Prastara and the Chaturmukha. In all the three there is orthogonal grid pattern. Alright. Next question is a settlement pattern has a 4x4 matrix with a cross-like principal axis of main roads and 4 smaller cross-like networks of arterial roads opening up to 4 gateway cardinally. The pattern is called, friends, you have to give answer of this question in the comment section. That's all for today. If you have found this video helpful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Do write the answer of asked question in comment section. And also if you have any doubts, please write in comment section below. See you in the next video that will be on planning theories and principle. Till then, keep learning and stay motivated. Bye.